Well, the Nashville Cat Rescue is back with one job for everybody, one job. We need to find this little girl a home. Now, Onyx was on our show back in January, and you guys, she's still in foster care and doesn't have a family.
Oh, she's so sweet. We are here with Kira, and we agree this is absolutely unacceptable. Tell us why, Kira, Onyx, why is she the best? She's so sweet.
She is one of the funniest cats. My husband and I have fostered 50 cats. She's our 50th in about 4 years. So we've gotten to see a lot of cat personalities. And this one is hilarious. She's so funny. She's got this chirp that she does when you throw the hair ties and stuff. She fetches hair ties like crazy. She's got a harness on right now to keep her calm, keep her from running all over the place.
She's trying to get rubs.
Yeah, yeah. And but she's super playful, super spunky, super full of personality. She's also got a little anxiety, you know.
Who doesn't?
Exactly. And I know, there you go. When, you know, I can relate to that. I'm not always my best self when I'm anxious. And so she's still kind of working out how to navigate life, and sometimes she's very kittenish, and sometimes kittens, when they play, can be, you know, they can get a little nibbly.
I will
little
say,
play bite thing.
I saw her upstairs in the green room with about 20 people. I said, one, my cats would never be in a harness. Two, they would never be this social around humans. So she really is so sweet.
She loves people. I think she needs more time with her people. You know, as fosters, she's sequestered in a guest bedroom at our house, and so she gets us in small doses. And when we come in, she's like, "You're here!" And you know, which.
She just
he gets a little excited.
She just needs a family that is willing to give her a little time to decompress.
She does.
You know, and when I said she doesn't have a family, she has an amazing family. They're your family as fosters. Thank you for fostering. Fostering is just so wonderful and does such a service, but she needs her forever family. And who else or what other traits of a family do you think would be great for Onyx?
Well, I think another pet or two would be all right. She didn't do well with little kids. She was just a little like, I don't know what to do with that. Someone who works at home or has time at home. She's probably not a first cat for somebody. Someone who's experienced with cats and understands their behavior. And is willing to just take their time with her and give her time to settle in and know she's okay.
And who has treats, clearly.
I was going to say, someone who is willing to sit and give her lots of these yummy, licky treats. And I do have to say, you know, there is such a thing in the rescue world as black dog syndrome and black cat syndrome, where a lot of darker colored animals end up spending an amazingly higher amount of time in rescue and foster and shelters. And I grew up with a black cat. They are the best. There's nothing but good luck when you have a black kitty. She is so sweet. How else, other than adopting Onyx, which is obviously our priority today, but how else can others help either Nashville Cat Rescue, cats in general, right now here in town? What would you say?
Well, I can speak for Nashville Cat Rescue as a foster there, and I'm sure that other foster rescue agencies are similar. You can go to nashvillecatrescue.org and find out how to become a foster, which can look a lot of different ways. There's something called cage breaking, which is if a cat has been in a cage at a PetSmart or something for a while and they're starting to shut down and they need a break, they just need a quiet home to go to for a week or two. Just to kind of, you know, reset.
Almost levels of fostering.
Yes, absolutely. There's also, you know, transport. If, you know, this cat needs to go from here to here and the foster is busy, sure, I can pick up the cat here and take him here. There's a wish list on there, an Amazon wish list. You can always, of course, donate money. Sometimes they need volunteers at the adoption centers, somebody to just go socialize with the cats and do this with the cats at the PetSmart or the other adoption centers, or help clean cages.
She wants.
She's too funny.
When I move this away, she starts to paw at it like, whoa, where are you going? Where are you going?
What's up, silly goose?
And fostering cats is really easy, and it's fun, and it brings you so, you know, you love cats. I mean, if you didn't have a cat right now, or two or three, then I would be talking you into fostering as well.
But it's important, and when we talk about adoption, cats of all ages. I adopted a 9-year-old cat who's now 14. He's a senior, but he's so sweet, and that personality is still very much there, and almost more appreciated.
Absolutely.
I tell them, don't worry, I won't tell you the story of your previous owner. It's just between us. It's just us now,
exactly.
okay?
Exactly.
And I do want to quickly mention the catio, because all the animals, or the cats at the catio, are from Nashville Cat Rescue. Tell us a little bit about what the catio is and what people can get there.
Oh my gosh, they can get their big dose of cat love. The catio is a cat cafe that is all full of Nashville Cat Rescue adoptable cats. So you can go, I believe the admission is $10 to go play with the cats for a while. They have all kinds of events. They've got yoga with the cats on some Tuesday nights. They have dinner with the cats, the movie night, all kinds of fun things that you can do and just go hang out with the kitties. And they're all up for adoption. And if you're not in a place to adopt, you can go volunteer there.
Very good.
All kinds
Cat
of ways you can
therapy
help.
right there
Yes,
at the catio.
Yes.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much,
Kira.
everybody. Adopt Onyx. We don't want to bring Onyx back, not because we don't love her, but because she needs to get into a forever home.
Yes.
You can find out more. You can go to NashvilleCatRescue.org, or even sign up to become a foster parent. You definitely won't regret the experience. It's just so much fun. Lots of laughs.